Hi, everybody. This is a watermelon, and today we're bringing you a brand new episode of Crafting with Watermelon. Over the years, we've brought you many watermelon crafts on this show. Today, however, I have a very special announcement for you. I was wrong. I can admit it. Every episode of this show, I've told you about the many amazing things you can make with a watermelon, and I stand by that. But there's always been one consistent theme with all of those. I'm, of course, talking about the red bit in the middle. I've said many times how completely pointless it is and how there's absolutely no use for it. However, several viewers have written in telling me how amazing it can be. Some even claim you can eat it, like this one. I mean, how ridiculous is that? I mean, I know you can make lovely pickled treats out of the outer bit, but I'm not willing to believe that anyone would want to eat the fleshy part. However, we do believe in reducing waste here on Crafting with Watermelon, so I've thought long and hard about any possible way that we can utilize this part of the melon. And I think I found a creative solution. You see, I realized that even though it doesn't have much practical use, it does add quite a bit of weight. So today, I'm going to show you how to turn a watermelon into weights for your home gym. So get ready, because today I'm going to pump you up. For today's craft, we'll need some special equipment, mainly a barbell or some dumbbells that we'll add our watermelon weights to. We'll also, of course, need our watermelon. And since we're using it to work out, the heavier the watermelon, the better. This one, unfortunately, is a little bit light, but we'll make do. As for tools, we'll need something to cut the watermelon with. I'll talk more about that in a little bit. Once we have our plates cut, we'll also need something to put the hole in the middle for our bar to go through. You can use a drill for this or just a small knife. After that's all done, all we have to do is assemble everything and we'll be ready for our workout. Now let's take a look at our options for cutting our watermelon. We have several tools here to choose from. We could use our circular saw. That would cut through it very fast, but the blade here is kind of short to go all the way through the watermelon, and that would throw pieces of it everywhere. We do have this hacksaw. This could easily go all the way through it, but the blade has very small teeth. It's much more designed for cutting metal. This is much too soft for that. It would probably also make quite a bit of a mess. We could just hack it with an axe, but again, messy and not clean cuts. So I think today we'll use our slicer. It has this nice scalloped Granton edge, which will give us smooth, clean cuts as we go through the melon. This will allow us to get our slices nice and even for our plates. Yes, I think this will do nicely.
Before we cut our watermelon, it's important that it has a nice stable base. We're going to use this wet paper towel to stabilize the melon while we cut it. We just have to wrap it around the bottom of the melon and tuck in all of the edges. There we go. That watermelon's not going anywhere. Now with the slicer that we talked about earlier, we will cut our watermelon in half. It's important that we slice it right down the middle. That way when we make our cuts for our plates later, we can ensure that they're the same size. While applying gentle pressure and smooth motion, the knife easily glides right through the watermelon. That'll leave some nice clean edges. Here you can see that fleshy bit that's in the middle, but that will provide most of the weight for our plates. Now we need to take the half of our watermelon and stabilize it again with our paper towels. We need to cut this into slices of about equal thickness. That will ensure that the plates on each side of the bar have about the same weight. The smoother we can make these cuts, the less cleanup work we'll have later. We can use the plates that we've already cut as guides for where to make the next slice. Next, we'll dry off our slices so that horrible fleshy bit doesn't get juice all over the place. We'll use our paper towels to sop up all of the juice. After all, we don't want that getting all over our gym. Now we need to cut the hole in the middle. First, I'll double check the size using one of my dumbbells. Now that I've confirmed the size of the hole, I can use a knife to cut it while holding it steady with a fork. There, that looks like it'll fit nicely. This center chunk though, we can just toss that because it can't possibly serve any other purpose. Finally, we just have to put our watermelon plates on our bar. There we go. Now we're ready to lift.
There you have it. Watermelon plates can improve any workout. Plus, we didn't have to waste the meat of the watermelon to bring you this project, which means less waste. I hope you've learned that the inner part of the watermelon maybe isn't as useless as you once thought. I know I have. Now stay fit, folks, and I'll see you next time on Crafting with Watermelon.